If this happens to you, run. A college student named Ryan stayed late in a small town print shop because he needed extra money, and the owner trusted him to lock up after the final order finished. The shop sat between an empty florist and a closed pet store. And after midnight, the whole street turned so quiet that even the old copier sounded too loud. Ryan was trimming flyers near the back table when the front bell rang once, soft and clear like someone had stepped inside. He walked out right away, but the front door was still locked, and the street beyond the glass was completely empty. Ryan told himself the bell must have shaken loose. Yet a minute later, the sound came again, followed by slow footsteps crossing the shop floor toward the employee's only door. He called out, thinking the owner had returned, but nobody answered. Then the large paper cutter beside him snapped down on its own and sliced through a stack of blank cards. Across the top card, pressed into the clean white surface, were words Ryan had not printed. They said, "I waited here before you did." He backed away and grabbed his phone, but there was no signal, even though he had been texting minutes earlier. Every machine in the shop powered on at the same time. Printers whined, rollers turned, and a receipt machine near the register began feeding out one long strip of paper that curled across the floor like a trail. Ryan followed it without thinking, because the line kept moving as if something unseen was pulling it toward the basement stairs. At the bottom step, he saw muddy footprints appear one by one on the concrete, fresh and wet, leading into the dark storage room. Then the receipt machine printed one final line. It said, "He is standing where the owner stood." The next morning, the shop opened on time, the door was locked from inside, and every flyer on the counter showed Ryan's face under the words, "Now hiring." If this happens to you, run.